All right, we are doing take two here. We had some sound issues on the video I did earlier today, so I apologize if you were trying to watch it and didn't get sound. We should be all good now. So today, what I want to talk to you about is a question I get really commonly. It's probably one of my most common questions, and that is when people ask me what social media platforms they should be on. And just as commonly, I see a problem out there that happens a lot, and that is people try to be on every single social media platform that they can. And then what happens is they have this kind of graveyard of social media accounts that at one point they did a really good job keeping active, but then it's really hard to keep up with daily or even a few times weekly posts in so many or on so many social media platforms. And so today I want to give you some permission that less really is more. I remember when I was a teenager and starting to experiment with more makeup and accessories and stuff, my mom told me less is more. And there's truth to that in digital marketing as well. And the reason why less can be more is because, as you've seen in past videos that I've done, and if you haven't, go to my blog, they're all there. I focus a lot on content because these days, research shows, according to the American Marketing Association, that we read the equivalent of 175 newspapers a day. And so your content is what's going to be most important in getting to people in a way that makes them slow down their scroll or click on your stuff. And so there's ways to really create engaging content, even when it comes to paid traffic, and that's not a discussion we're having today. Again, it's on some past videos, so please go look for that. But we need the time to do it, right? And so if we're trying to post on every single social media platform out there, we're taking time away from the quality aspect of what we need on social media today to succeed. We no longer can just be on something and get benefits from it. It's like you build it, they will come. And maybe when social media first was getting popular, businesses had an advantage just from being on social media. But that's not true anymore today. So we really have to spend some time on the content. But today we're going to talk about which platforms you should be on if you're questioning what is most effective. And it's kind of scary when someone tells you, okay, you don't have to be everywhere, because in marketing, we really do try to catch as much people as we can in the right time, in the right place. So being more places can feel very comforting. But I want to put you in the places where you have the highest odds of catching your ideal customer versus trying to do it with being everywhere, okay? And then you have more time for the quality that is going to actually convert those ideal customers into leads. So I want to talk about Facebook first. And I know that Facebook is in the news quite often, but there's a reason. Facebook is the largest social media platform out there. Facebook has 2.3 billion monthly active users and growing, and this is real confirmed profiles. So this takes out the 11% of users that have been found to be maybe fake or have double profiles, pet profiles, things like that. But what really is compelling about Facebook statistics is, according again to the American Marketing Association, who I'd love to follow because they do really great research, that 60% of the time when people do make a purchase on social media, actually the exact statistic is 62% of the time, it's on Facebook, okay? And what's more is, again, about 60% of people actually follow publishers, brands, or businesses on Facebook. So people go on Facebook knowing that they are going to consume business content. So that's one thing. Another thing is that Facebook has a variety of users. So the user base of Facebook, as far as age, gender, location, kind of mirrors the population of the world. Again, 1/3 of the world is on Facebook, and it's really not like concentrated in a specific way. And so you have a broad opportunity to reach a lot of people. So if you're searching for an ideal customer on Facebook, chances are you're going to find them there, okay? Now, another social media platform that's rapidly growing is Instagram. And so a lot of people ask about Instagram because they think that now that's the place to be. Like if Facebook is, you know, when they hear bad things about Facebook in the news, it's like, well, I'll just go and run to Instagram. And I recommend that you do have a presence on Instagram, and here's why. As far as bang for your own buck goes, learning curve wise, if you know how to use Facebook, Instagram isn't that hard to learn. And that's because they share an ad platform. That's also because the kind of content you put on Instagram can be pretty similar to Facebook. Now, some people may disagree with me, but never have I ever seen engagement go down because someone was using similar content on Facebook and Instagram. Engagement goes down when you're clearly trying to repurpose and not paying attention to the fact that, okay, if you're going to put a photo on both platforms, make sure it's square, basic things like that. But really, you can put similar content as far as length of posts and everything, maybe shorten your post a little for Instagram, on Facebook and Instagram together. And then when it comes to creating ads, once you've learned the Facebook and Instagram ad platform, you know both because they're the same. Again, you may want to slightly differ the content you put there, and those are topics of other videos, but as far as your learning curve goes, you have the biggest bang for your buck there. And Instagram is the fastest growing social media platform, and it's just surpassed 1 billion users. So it is a good place to be. However, monetization wise, you don't see as many purchases through Instagram. So it's a great way to get your brand out there. But again, as far as return on investment, you see on Facebook, you have anywhere from 30 to 60% or more, depending on your industry. Google ads are also a great place to get excellent return on investment, but this is about social media, so we'll talk about Google ads and search engine optimization another day. Now, another giant kind of out in this social media world is YouTube. YouTube has 1.9 billion active users, so it's right in between Facebook and Instagram. However, YouTube is not, businesses, only a few percentages of businesses use YouTube because people don't really go on YouTube looking for business content. They go and look for how-to videos or entertainment, but they're not really looking to do business on YouTube. However, if you do any type of videos, like let's say you do Facebook Live videos on Facebook like I'm doing now, you can download that video and repurpose it. You can re-upload it to YouTube. So you can use it kind of passively to store videos, and that may naturally increase your search engine optimization because like Facebook, YouTube is publicly searched online. So you can, if someone happens upon one of your keywords and a video from your business pops up, you're going to get credit for that search engine optimization wise, and then you just have a presence on this big platform. And it's the one platform that you can get these kinds of neat little boosts by being very passive on it, by kind of just storing the videos there. Okay. So that's kind of something you can just slip in without a lot more work. You can add that. Now, I think that's a really great focus to start out on for most industries. But if you want to be an information leader, Twitter's a place to do some posts. Twitter only has 335 million monthly users. And again, its return on investment is not great compared to Facebook. However, a lot of people go to Twitter to be recognized as an expert. So they tweet new research, they tweet their opinions on things, and they gain kind of a following and start to get really known in their industry. So if you want to be that kind of a person, it may not be a bad idea to take the content you're already creating for Facebook and Instagram and make it the text a bit shorter, 140 characters or less for Twitter. And you can do that while you're doing all of your posts, right? Because you're using similar content, and similar content to what you would post on Instagram and Facebook, except in a shorter format, does work very well for Twitter. If you're a retail store, you may want to look into Pinterest, but Pinterest is very different. So Pinterest is like Instagram, very visual. You make boards of products. A great way to use Pinterest is not so much you want to showcase your own products, but you also want to speak to the interests of your ideal customer. So Pinterest gets a bit complex. Again, it's a video for another day, but if you're in retail, it's something to look at. But again, you have overlap. So the same users that are going to be on Pinterest are likely going to be on Facebook and Instagram. So again, if you concentrate your efforts and focus on that great content, you will reach the ideal customers on another platform. So it's the quality that I want you to focus in on of the content by divesting some energy, at least at first, from these other platforms. If you're highly B2B, LinkedIn may benefit you, but again, get some practice on these platforms that are really effective for all industries, and then branch out. Okay, so I hope that going over some of this today helps you feel a little more comfortable in either choosing your first social media platforms or where to concentrate your energy so that you have enough time to make your content amazing. Now, next week, I will be back on Tuesday and I will be doing a video about freedom and marketing and how those two things can relate together. And that's a really exciting one. So I hope you'll join me then. But in the meantime, have a great week. As always, if you have any questions, please post them to my page or reach out to me at hi@marketingsimplified.com. And I wish you the best of luck in your online marketing journey. Have a great week. Bye.